Hi guys, welcome to the D&D Football Show. This is Samir and Abdul Latif, and we are going to talk about the Premier League Match Day 2, and it was a record-breaking week. Latif, I think we had 44 goals this week.
44 goals in 10 matches, Samir. It has never been done in the history of Premier League earlier. So that is like an
Yeah,
average of around 4.4 goals per game, which is huge, I would say.
exactly. And I mean, to start with, I would not like to go match by match because I think like whoever is watching us has definitely watched the game. So I think let's just talk about the key points. I think we should start with the match of the week, which was Chelsea versus Liverpool. As it was expected, and as many pundits were saying, and even after the match, it was discussed that Chelsea did not play the lineup correctly, and
Hmm.
Giroud was missing.
Hmm.
Havertz being put under pressure. I mean, he's been made to start regularly. This time in a different position, he was playing
Hmm.
more or less like a striker, but obviously he's still not adjusted to the league. So, what do you
Yes,
think?
yes, Samir, that is absolutely correct. Basically, we had done a preview show as well for some other channel which we were invited to, and
Yeah,
what I had suggested that Chelsea should definitely play with Giroud up top and Werner on the left, and Havertz playing in a number 10 role, which is his natural position. Although I
yeah.
agree, Havertz has played for Leverkusen in a number 9 role as a false number 9, but this is a completely new league, new setup, new teammates. He hasn't really gotten used to the pace of the team, as well as hasn't gotten used to the pace of the league as well. And especially against a team like Liverpool, it was always going to be very difficult for Havertz. And I think the pressure is unfortunately on Havertz. The spotlight is on him, and the critics are saying that he's not delivering. But to be honest, it's just his second game. I think Lampard has put very undue pressure on him at this early stage. Maybe he could have started with Giroud and given him some more time to adjust. But it's just unfortunate. A lot of question marks for Chelsea and a lot of question marks for Lampard that as to how he would uh, accommodate all those star acquisitions which Chelsea has had this season. So, but this match, Lampard failed badly, and I think the formation, the team, they did not click, and I think it had a lot to do with the red card as well, which came at the end of the first half. Had it been 11 versus 11, I think we could have had a different game and maybe a bit more even. But that red card really killed off the game for Chelsea, I would say.
Exactly, and I think I just hope Lampard's worries are going to decrease with the new keeper coming in because I mean it was in any case expected. It's not just happening because of that error from Kepa,
Mm.
but
Mm.
I think Mendy is on the way. I think he's also done with the medical now. It's done. So do
Uh,
you think? Yeah, sorry,
no, no,
you
please
were
carry
saying
on.
something.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have your opinion on this. That do you think he's going to be an automatic starter, or they're going to still persist with Kepa for a while?
If Lampard wants to save his job, I don't think he has a choice. Kepa is going to get him sacked because the kind of errors. I think he's completely lost his confidence. To be fair, he's a goner. He'll probably be he will save him for some smaller tournaments. Even in the smaller tournaments, even in the Carabao Cup, I think he has named Caballero to start. So I don't know when will Kepa get a game, but I certainly against West Brom for this weekend, I do see Mendy coming back in goal. Okay, Samir. So I think another important talking point from this week was Manu again losing to Crystal Palace 3-1. How do you see that game? To be fair.
I was actually not surprised with Van de Beek not starting, although he was criticized a lot,
Hmm.
Solskjaer, for not doing that. But I think a new guy
Hmm.
coming in usually comes in like this in the second half. So I think that
Absolutely.
was not the problem. But the inconsistency which we were seeing last year with the backline, it still
Hmm.
continues. Like, see, Pogba is going to go missing in out of 3 games, he's going to be missing in two, and if you're very lucky, he's going to be missing in one. But he has to go missing. That's the way he plays. So I think for that, Van de Beek is filling in very well. That Pogba maybe is not going to be playing all the games. And the
Mm,
back line, Lindelof and Maguire, the way we don't, I mean, I don't understand. See, wherever we have seen a
mm,
successful, a strong backline, we have always seen one leader, one
mm,
guy who's leading the
mm,
line, and the rest are just complementing him.
mm,
Like it was
mm,
John Terry, it was Carragher, Thiago Silva in PSG. Right now, it's Van Dijk for Liverpool, Ferdinand for
mm,
Manchester United, and company for City. The list goes on. If you see at Maguire and Lindelof, I don't know who's the leader and who's following who, and nobody's
mm,
following anybody. And the defense is in shatters. I mean, okay, Crystal Palace had a wonderful game. I mean, Zaha looks in top form for now. Everything is fine, but like Man
mm,
U is a top team. They're a Champions League team, and they are not not up to the mark at all. And we were hearing about Upamecano coming in and team getting a solid defender, but suddenly all those those signing expectations or those
mm,
potential
mm, mm,
signings have now all like died down. The rumors have also died down. So first it was in the attacking area. It was Sancho. It's gone almost. It looks like gone.
mm.
And now Upamecano. I'm not hearing anything about him. I don't know what's happening. It's in shatters.
Absolutely, Samir. This is Lindelof's fourth year with the club, and it's a very long time for a defender to prove himself. And if he's not going to do it in so many years, it's just not going to happen. United has to look for another option. The deal with Upicano, I think, is no more going ahead for this season. Maybe that release clause is going to get activated next season, and we that remains to be seen which club he will go to. But I don't think they're being linked to any centre backs right now. But Samir, the kind of result that they had over the weekend, I'm sure there is going to be a panic buying from Manchester United before the deadline day, like they have done earlier as well. If you remember, I think what last season or I think season before last, when they got Maguire for 80 million, I think it was towards the end of the window, and it seemed like a panic buy, like we have seen, Man United getting Marwan Fellaini on deadline day, which again was a huge panic buy. So they're used to these panic buys, and the pressure is on. The pressure is on from the fans, from other even. Shaw at the end of the match, he said that we need more transfers, we need more players coming up. If the players themselves are starting to say this, I think the board will definitely be under tremendous pressure. You will see a few deals. I don't think they will be the best deals for United, but something's going to happen. And my hunch is it's probably going to be some unwanted player like Douglas Costa from Juventus or Ivan Perisic from Inter Milan, players which are not really needed, and United just go and get them for the heck of it, and they fail miserably, because that is what United has done in the past few seasons. I don't remember a proper player that they have bought other than this one, Bruno Fernandes, which also took around 18 months for them to actually close the deal. And Sancho, it has turned into a circus, to be honest. Every time we hear he's coming, he's not coming, he's coming, he's not coming. I don't think it's going to happen this summer. It's going to be a panic buy, and that's just
I
what Manchester United has become. And so the joke, right? Any agent looking to move any player, the whole idea is to link that player with Manchester United and sell him to
yeah
some other proper club. So
yeah
yeah,
that's that's
that's what's going to happen with United.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's been really going on, and I really think if they can afford, they should go head to head with Manchester City and go for Koulibaly. If they have a leader like him, I mean, he can
Mm,
really change the season around. If they cannot get such a influential player or leader in their backline, I don't see
mm,
much changing with them. They will have a few good games, and everybody's going to say, United is back, and now we are seeing the old
mm,
United, the United way,
mm,
and they're
mm,
going to
mm.
just fall flat on their face. So, I mean, yeah, things don't look good unless I think somebody like Koulibaly comes in and they can really afford it. Those those uh, those big sponsorship deals which they still have in numbers, they should still cash in on that, and they should get Koulibaly. I think they really
Samir,
need somebody like.
I absolutely agree with you. Samir, you just spoke about things not looking good. What about Tottenham? Things looking good as far as the transfer front for them is concerned, with the signing of Bale and Reguilon.
Regulon.
And by the way, Bale has come to Tottenham and he's injured right now. So I really don't know when he's going to be fit and be able to start for Tottenham, because he has been inflicted completely, all the time been down with injuries. But coming to Reguilon, I think he's a fantastic left back. He'd be a
Yeah,
great addition to the Tottenham team, because I've seen him very closely with Real Madrid as well as with Sevilla. He's good going forward. He's good defensively. Everything works out well for him. So if things go according to plan, Reguilon is a fantastic addition. Gareth Bale can be a match winner on his day, provided that he's fit and he's motivated and he's happy with the fans. There are no fans right now, but whenever they return, there he's happy around the surroundings. So if those
yeah.
factors fit in, Bale can deliver for Tottenham. It is only a loan deal. He's there for a season right now for around 10 million euros, if I'm not mistaken, and Tottenham pays a chunk of his salary as well. So it is a significant investment from them. But let's see if it goes well or not. What do you think? Do Tottenham need any more players, or I think this is the end of their transfer business?
See, I mean, I think that see, Bale never plays for the full season. That was the case also when he was there
Hmm.
earlier with Tottenham. So we have always seen Bale struggle with injuries. I really think that they need another striker. They need another striker because Kane has
Hmm.
also struggled with injuries. So, I mean, it's okay.
Hmm.
It's football. It happens. But, you have good players on the wings. You have Son, you have Lucas, and you have now Bale, who's going to play a few times at least. So, you need, you still need another striker. I think Tottenham needs another striker, and even if not somebody like a top-notch striker, but somebody could just fill in, would not be bad. So I
Hmm.
think another striker would. I think then they should close their books. This is what I think.
And Samir, fingers crossed, they are being linked to Olivier Giroud from Chelsea, because Giroud is hardly going to get a game until Lampard realizes that he has no choice but to play Giroud. I don't know when it's going to be, but he's not getting any games for Chelsea right now. He's being linked to Tottenham. And last but not the least, I think it wouldn't be fair to end this video without discussing Everton, the kind of buyings that they have done, and the players that they've acquired, especially Rodriguez, Alan, Decore. It's a brand new midfield, and it's not just a brand new midfield. I think it has completely motivated the players. Like Calvert Lewin looks a whole lot better striker with these signings. How do you see that?
See, Ancelotti is a great manager. He has a great track record. He's a phenomenal manager, and I mean, this was expected that if he has come to Everton, he's not going to just sit around and like, look for okay, I'm gonna finish at the 10th spot, at the 11th spot. He's gonna try and create something big. He knows that he's competing with the big guns, and it's not that easy. But he has really done awesome signings, and the love affair with Hamas continues. And this guy, he
Hmm.
comes in the league, and from the first game, not just this week where he scored, but from the last game, which was the first game of the season, he has looked like he's really controlling the tempo of the game, the type of passes he's putting out at the wings to Richarlison, and he is he's playing as a central midfielder, and his off the ball movement is also very
Hmm.
good. He's going towards
Hmm.
the right because Richarlison is usually making his runs from the left. So he goes on the right and there's going to throw the ball from his left foot because obviously he's a left footer. So he's doing that. Then he's coming in the middle, like towards the goal, and he's getting in positions to score. And eventually he scored also. So Everton, it's so much fun to watch Everton right now. It's like you enjoy watching them. This I never thought I'm going to say this ever that I'm going to, but I make sure I watch Everton games. I'm really looking forward to Everton versus Crystal Palace next week because both the teams have won both their games, and
Hmm.
yeah, the team is looking very nice. I mean, I think even for a neutral, it's lovely to watch. And Alan, I mean, he is
Yeah.
he looks rejuvenated. Which was not like the his last season in Napoli, but yeah, he looks
Hmm.
awesome. Decore is also a great player, like not
Hmm.
a great player, but like a potential great. So yeah, things are looking very good. I really think they're going to end up in the top six.
Oh wow, wow, they certainly do seem like, and I think even Andre Gomez has turned into a better midfielder by looking at everybody around him.
Yes,
So we're
yes,
almost out of time, Samir. But one more point I would like to make before we end this session. We
yeah,
have to, give a huge credit to Aston Villa for the kind of buyings that they have done. They have completely gone under the radar. No one is talking about them,
yeah,
but they recently acquired Traore from Lyon, that striker. He was at Chelsea for a few
yeah.
seasons for around
Martinez,
18 or 20 million. Yeah, not just
yeah,
Traore. Yeah, Matty Cash, the right back, Emilio Martinez, the goalkeeper, Ollie Watkins for 27 million pounds from Brentford. So they have made good signings. They have spent money. It's all under a bit under the radar a bit right
yeah,
now. But they got the result in the first game of the season, the 1-0 victory.
yeah,
So things are looking good for Aston Villa. I don't think they should get they would be a contender for relegation with these signings that they have made. And let's not forget, Grealish has also signed a new contract
yeah.
extension. They look good on paper. It all looks a bit settled over there. Let's see how it goes. But I don't see them as relegation contenders. There are going to be other teams who are going to fight it out at the bottom. But I think that's pretty much it for this roundup of the
Yeah.
Premier League match day two. Is there anything else that you want to add?
No, I think that covers pretty much everything for the Premier League match day two. The only thing left is that you guys please like this video and share it and subscribe to the channel. That's I think the most important thing. We want more and
Yes.
more people to watch, and if anything particular you want to watch, not just for the
Hmm.
Premier League or for anything other, like the other leagues, we
Hmm.
definitely cover that also. So yeah, you guys can tell us in the comments.
Yes, the same message from me as well. Whatever you want to tell us, please write in the comment box. Like, share, subscribe, and yeah, we're gonna be back soon with another interesting episode of the D&D Football Show. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye.